That about does it for the French Grand Prix. Let's jump into a quick Austrian Grand Prix preview, led off by Ruben and his history lesson and trivia. Take it away, Dr. Ruben.
Dun, dun, dun.
We need a jingle, man.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's start off with a little bit of trivia on this, please. Now, I can't go too deep in the trivia because next week I got to do another trivia on it because it's just...
Make it super deep, both.
You can do it, Ruben.
Currently, I believe that I am up 1.
Yes. Do you have the exact number?
No, I keep saying I'm going to do it. I'll check after this. I apologize.
Let's go with an easy one.
Let's go.
Sure.
So obviously the Austrian Grand Prix or whatever is, it's a country is, Red Bull owns the track, so it's the Red Bull Ring. How many times has Red Bull won their home race?
Twice.
No.
Won their home race 7 times. Damn. How many?
Only won it once.
Get out of here.
It was in 2018 by Max.
Max
outta
won it
here.
twice.
No. When did he win again?
No, he had issues with his car last year. He oh man.
No, dude. Hold on. He won it 2 years in a row.
No, he didn't. Well, whatever. I'm gonna trust the process here. We're gonna keep it going with Ruben. Get the next question, and we'll continue doing the research.
Go ahead. We'll find this out before the podcast ends.
Okay, so the Austrian Grand Prix in 2002. This is a kind of like a medium to hard question. Okay, was the place where Ferrari did a switcheroo on the last lap, where Rubens Barrichello let Schumacher through and nobody liked it or whatever. Can you name the other driver that was on the podium with them?
Jesus.
Rubens Barrichello.
That's where
I'm gonna say
Schumacher was, pulled Barrichello up to number 1.
yeah.
Which also violated, Paul whatever protocol, and then after that it was like, well, it was me when you cannot do that, blah 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 blah. Who was the other driver?
I'm gonna say that. Damn, I shouldn't have hit the button. I'm gonna say that it was Alonso.
Giancarlo Fisichella.
Oh my
It
god.
was actually Juan Pablo Montoya.
Oh, triple name.
Oh, damn.
So close. Yet so far.
You're right. I'm remembering the picture. Damn it. Okay.
Go ahead, Ruben.
All right, let's
Next
go
question.
with this one. And I got more written down, but I'm going to save it for next week.
Okay.
So Austria is always going to be obviously tied to Niki Lauda because he is, from the country. Can you name for what team he scored the majority of his F1 wins?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Can you name the team
Yeah.
in which he scored the
Who's he?
majority? Niki Lauda.
Niki Lauda. That's it.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you tell me? Was it?
Because I was looking something up. I apologize. Yeah.
So-
yeah.
Austrian Grand Prix.
Yeah. How many times did Red Bull win it? Twice.
What was the other one?
They won.
18
Max
and 19.
won 2 years in a row.
My bad.
18 and 19.
Okay,
So now I'm up 1.
that's what happens
Yeah.
when you're doing the trivia and not concentrating.
I knew it. All right.
I'm upset.
Wow.
That Drake song.
All right, so let's do another question because that one was,
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
What? Damn it.
Come on. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Fine.
in last year's Austrian Grand Prix. There were 2 drivers with identical quality times. Can you name them?
Damn it. Identical quality times.
I cannot. I remember that it happened. It was Carlos Sainz and you're already pressing the negative. Carlos Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo.
I'm going to go Lance Stroll and and Lando. Who was it?
It was Albon and Perez.
Wow.
What a coincidence, right? Foreshadowing.
Damn.
All right,
I do
Ruben,
remember
take
that,
it away.
though, yeah.
The history lesson.
History lesson. So obviously this track has a lot of history. This track has gone through a number of like name changes since it actually was built in 1969. The original name, don't even ask me how to pronounce it. It was called Styrian GP.
Osterreich.
There you go.
Osterreichring.
Then it was renamed the A1 ring.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1996, after like a 9-year absence from the calendar, obviously, the A1, it was an Austrian like telephone company that at one point, whatever. That was the one that funded the circuit to be redeveloped. After the track, he was actually off the calendar for a while. He came back in 2003, and that's when now they didn't come back in 2003. Red Bull bought it
In 2000.
in 2003, and they started doing, a bunch of stuff. They were able to work it out when it came back. It was named the Red Bull Ring, and then it came back in 2011. It was confirmed for the calendar. But it's been around.
Calendar ever since.
Yeah, it's been around since 1970 to 87. Then from 97 to 03, and then it was 2014 to now. There's been most win by drivers is Alain Prost with 3. Most win by constructors tied by McLaren and Ferrari with 6. Last year's pole position was Bottas with 102, whatever.
He also won the race.
He also won the race with 1:30. Leclerc was second, and Lando Norris, last lap Lando. Fastest lap was also Lando Norris.
Whoa.
Crazy. It's an amazing track. It's the one that they come close to being under a minute. It's
Yes,
one of the fastest tracks, and obviously it's short.
It's only 10 turns. So, yeah. It's a fun track, too.
We saw last year Max Verstappen had electronics issues. We've seen, he had electronics issues last year.
It's tough. Also, like
Seen a great battle between Leclerc and Max.
Yep.
This track, too.
Yep. That was
Where-
2018.
Yeah, where Leclerc ran out of tires and Max overtook him at the end. I think he pushed him out, but whatever, it is what it
I
is.
think they pushed each other out because they came back. And
Yeah. I mean, it was a close battle, and I don't think Leclerc would have won that race anyways because the tires were gone anyway.
Would you call that battle as being clean back then?
Yeah, that was clean. That was a clean race. There was nothing wrong with that.
Competitive.
Yeah, it was a competitive race, and it was fun to watch, honestly, because we didn't, up until that point, that race wasn't that great. But when we saw Max coming back up through the field and Leclerc was leading the entire race, it's just that, they had
2018, right? Was
yeah, it was yeah, you're gonna say it again.
Cheating engine.
exactly.
Whatever, haters. But it was. We always get good races here, and it always
Entertaining.
seems it's always entertaining, and it always seems that even though Mercedes won last season, did they win both races or just one?
Both.
They won both races.
One by Bottas, one by Hamilton.
They always struggle with overheating in this track, so it's not a foregone conclusion that they're going to be, they're going to run away with it, obviously, with the competition that Red Bull has this season.
So qualifying, pole position, who you got? I'm going Max. I'm going Max for a clean sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to.
He's really good at this track. He just had bad luck last year. I know he had the electronics issue. I think he had another issue with the other race.
Do you see Hamilton being third here? Because Bottas apparently is super quick in this track too.
No.
Okay.
I do.
Look, let's be real here. Really?
Yeah.
Third to who?
To Bottas?
Or Perez?
No, not Paris.
No, it'll be Max. My qualifying order will be Max, Bottas, and Hamilton.
Followed by Paris.
Yes.
And who after that?
Norris.
Come on.
Ricardo.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't think
It's going to be
Hamilton will-
super close.
I think
Yeah,
Norris
that's
is
what
fourth.
that's what it'll be.
It's gonna be super
It'll be
close.
by fractions.
Of course, yeah, because it's such a
Like-
short track.
We're talking about like
That's what it
super
lends itself
fractions to.
Yeah, I mean it's a quick track. You don't have crazy heavy braking zones, so whoever has a quick engine
And I
is
think
going to go good.
and I think that's the only way Bottas will have a better quality than Hamilton. By the way it is that you see, Ham is pretty much. You said for example, Hamilton pole. Well, Ham has pole, and then Bottas out of nowhere, boom, and then Max is going to become boom right on top.
Any
of that as well.
surprises you think of?
Definitely not Ferrari.
In qualifying.
Qualifying, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this is like the type of track that a Leclerc could pull out like a stunner.
Yeah,
like a Stone Cold stunner.
because they do have at least in qualifying trim, they're very quick. I can agree with you on that. I would say that, man, depending where the wind blows, I would say that George Russell's going to have a good qualifying here too.
Q3?
No, close. I think it'll be close.
Think it'll be going with the wind?
That's the issue, isn't it? Right? Because
Everyone's dying over here.
that car is very susceptible to the wind, but it definitely has all the characteristics. They're very good in qualifying. They have a quick engine. And then Russell's a very good qualifier. So Williams will probably they'll at least make it a Q2. I expect it.
Oh yeah,
Q2.
Mr. Saturday, dude.
Yeah, of course.
Race, obviously Max.
Would you say that Sainz will qualify Leclerc this
No.
week again?
No,
Okay.
no. Leclerc has just been historically, I say that, but
No. I mean,
They've been super
Sainz
close.
is good. It's been close, but Leclerc just seems to always eke it out against him. So I would expect Leclerc to be ahead of
Not this past weekend, but okay.
and then what do we say about the race? Obviously, I'm taking Max to win.
You're taking Max to win?
I'm taking Max to win. I'm taking Max, Ham, Perez. I think you're going to see again. I think you're going to see a strategy again rear its ugly head. And by ugly, I mean beautiful.
You, Ruben?
Because I love strategy.
Is it going to be more of a strategic race or more of a race?
I think it's going to be strategy.
Okay. How about you, Ruben?
No, it's going to be that. It's going to be Bottas, Ham. It's going to be a toss-up between Perez and Bottas for third and fourth. But
So you have Verstappen?
Yeah.
Verstappen winning, Hamilton in second. It's going to be third and fourth. It's going to be a toss-up between whoever is able. Obviously, we know that Perez goes very long on the tires. So if part of the struggles that Bottas had this weekend, that he's had this year, remember Bottas is also can come to the front if he has a problem. So it's going to be a toss-up between them two, and then they better watch out. Last lap, Lando might be right
It's
there.
going to be hunting.
Hamilton,
Hamilton,
Bottas, Verstappen.
Wow. Tudo passa.
Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Perez.
Norris.
No. Ricardo.
Any surprises during the race?
Surprises.
Yo, Ricardo might surprise because remember he used to run for Red Bull.
Well,
so
I
he
think
knows
Ricardo's
this track.
enough of a surprise.
Everybody knows this
I think
track.
Ricardo's enough of a surprise, but let's go. I think Vettel's gonna surprise.
I think the Aston Martins are going to show up
Yeah,
again.
Vettel's gonna.
I mean, this
have
if it becomes
result.
a strategy race, they might be right there
Yeah.
because they're for the past few races.
They're
the
taking
the
the-
strategies.
they're taking the
They're
chances.
taking the chances, and it's been working.
Yeah,
for them.
and
Look what happened in Baku. Dude.
we're going with I think Pirelli's going with the middle, the C2, C3, C4.
Yeah, the confusing part.
So so they're gonna have softer tires. I think it's gonna be a fun race.
So yeah, so the hard tires for whatever race is going to become the soft tire. This like whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, C2, C3, C4, bro.
Exactly. No, but I to me super confusing.
Ruben knows soft and hard, right? Not hard then soft. Boom. And on that note, hey guys, this is Wellington from the Jump to Start Racing crew. Before we start, I want to make sure to tell you to destroy that like button and to make sure to hit subscribe to be up to date with our episodes and clips. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Our handle on both platforms is @JumpTheStartF1. See you there.